Welcome to the Oklahoma Tax Commission's OK-TAP School Registration Walkthrough. In this guide, we will take you through the process of registering your school for the Parental Choice Tax Credit Program. Before we start, we want to let you know that if your computer is left idle for 15 minutes, your session will time out and you will be required to start over. Also, please be prepared with all necessary items, as information entered cannot be saved for later, and you will be required to restart the process if you do not have all necessary items. First, if you have received an email from the Oklahoma Tax Commission letting you know that the Parental Choice Tax Credit registration and reconciliation is now live, you may click on the link to be taken to the OK-TAP site to complete the school registration process. You are not required to log in to register. For schools who have not received the email, you can still register through the OK-TAP site by clicking on the Parental Choice Tax Credit School Registration link. This will take you to the registration page. Review the instructions on this page carefully. Once you have read through them, click Next. If your school has already begun the registration process and used the link from the email, your school's information section should be pre-filled. If your school is registering directly through the OK-TAP site, you will need to enter this information. Double check that the mailing address is correct. This is the address all checks will be mailed to. Once all information has been entered, click Next. You will need to enter your primary and secondary contact information. Please ensure all information is accurate and up to date. Once the primary and secondary contact information is entered, click the Add Attachment button to add proof of employment for both the primary and the secondary contact listed for the school. Please note, you will not be able to move forward without attaching proof of employment for each contact. Click the Choose File button. Select the appropriate file from your device and click the Open button. You will then need to select the type of file from the drop-down list. In this example, we are selecting the proof of employment for the primary contact. You will need to enter a description for the file, then click OK. You will then select proof of employment for the secondary contact. Click the Add Attachment button. Follow the same process for attaching the second proof of employment. Once you have uploaded this attachment, click OK. Once both proofs of employment have been attached, click Next. Click the drop-down menu to select your school's accrediting association. Select from the list below. If your accrediting association is not listed, you must select Other. If choosing Other, you will be required to enter the name of the accrediting association. Next, enter the date of accreditation. If your school primarily serves financially disadvantaged students or exclusively serves students experiencing homelessness, click the appropriate box. If neither applies, or once you have selected the appropriate box, scroll down to continue to the next step. Click the Add Attachment button to add proof of accreditation and, if applicable, proof of serving financially disadvantaged or homeless students. Click Choose File. Select the appropriate file, then click Open. Select the type of file from the list for this section. The type of file should be proof of accreditation and, if applicable, proof of primarily serving financially disadvantaged students or exclusively serving students experiencing homelessness. Enter a description for the file and click the OK button to confirm the attachment. Once all files have been attached, click Next. For schools that already have an OKTAP account, they can link these together by selecting Yes. However, the email address and login information must match and belong to one of the contacts listed in the registration. For schools needing to create a new OKTAP account, click No. Fill in all information and then click Next. Carefully review the information on the summary screen. If any details are incorrect, use the Previous button to return to the relevant screens and make corrections. If all information is accurate, click Next to complete the electronic signature. Start by typing your first and last name, then click the button below to set this as your electronic signature. Finally, click Submit to submit your registration and print your confirmation information. Once done, click OK. You should receive a confirmation of your registration to the email address provided during the registration process. Thank you for watching the Oklahoma Tax Commission's OKTAP School Registration Walkthrough.